On November 23rd, 1962, a god was born. This god was named Gabe Logan Newell, or Gaben by the gaming community. Newell was a student at Harvard for 3 years from 1980 to 1983. However, he dropped out to join Microsoft and would remain there for a little over a decade. I guess you could call him the college dropout. However, it appears Gaben has a commitment problem because he would leave Microsoft in 1996 and drag his friend Mike Harrington along with him. Newell was in awe with the Doom games and just the Quake engine in general, so Mike went, "If it ain't broke, don't fix it." Okay, Valve licensed the Quake engine and modded it to the maximum, to the point where Gabe estimated that about 75% of the engine code was written by Valve. Their plan was to make a horror FPS game with Doom as the inspiration for gameplay. The story was inspired by the Stephen King novel The Mist and an episode of The Outer Limits called The Borderlands, and the level environments were inspired by the manga Akira. The game was originally going to be called Quiver, which was the name of a military base in Stephen King's The Mist. However, it was changed to Half-Life because it was evocative of the theme, not cliched. While they were being very productive, they did not have a publisher because other companies saw it as too ambitious. Then some random company nobody has ever heard of named Sierra Online decided to do a one-game deal with Valve because they wanted to make their own 3D game. When Valve showcased the game in 1997 at E3, it was a major success. Everything was going great, and the game was set to be released in November of that year. Then a month before, in September 1997, Gabe said, "Scratch that, let's redo every single level in the entire damn game because I said so." Half-Life was officially released on November 19th, 1998, and would win over 50 PC Game of the Year awards. Now for some trivia. Half-Life was originally going to have cutscenes, but they were cancelled due to lack of time. The German version of Half-Life replaces all humans with robots, blood with oil, and body parts with gears. Valve uploaded a DLC in 2017 which would revert the textures to normal. Quentin Tarantino himself said that Half-Life was one of his favorite computer games, and he hopes to make a movie out of it someday, which I would definitely pay to see. Half-Life was the best-selling FPS of all time for 13 years until Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 came out. The protagonist, Gordon Freeman, doesn't say a single word the entire game. And of course, the moral of the story. Gabe, please just make Half-Life 3. Yours truly, Mashi.